Now that you have a grade on a summative assessment, it's time to talk about reassessments. If you have received less than a 70% or less than a C minus on a summative assessment, you need to complete a reassessment. So if we go into modules, under the Welcome Begin here, you'll now see a couple new documents. So Second Chance Learning. This describes the process of how to do reassessments. So first thing you would need to do is read all comments, annotations, or rubrics for the original assessment or assignment. So for your natural selection assessment, if we go into grades, and let's go ahead and find this natural selection summative assessment. I can click on it to open it. I can also see my rubric here, and I see that, I need to improve on developing my explanations. I can look at the long description here, and adaptation. So constructing explanations based on evidence for how natural selection leads to adaptation of populations. All right, and then I also should click on the comment from my teacher, see comments and document. You probably have a link there that you need to copy and paste into your web browser to see the comments that I actually put on your individual responses, and that's very important to look at those. So once I've done that, let's go ahead and we'll go back here. So I've looked at those, and then I need to review assignments, readings, lesson materials that are associated with the learning outcomes that I'm going to be requesting to reassess. So for example, for adaptation, which is one of those criteria I'm reassessing, here are some of the assignments I would want to review. I'd also look at any textbook readings that were assigned related to these topics as well. Then I'm going to choose one of these assignments that I've identified for each criteria that I want to reassess. And I'm just going to summarize the main learning points or takeaways from that assignment. And I have written an example in here that you can look at. So I'll put that into a document that I'm going to put all of these things into. So once I've written the summary or takeaways, then I need to complete appropriate reassessment assignments on this associated unit reassessment assignment page. And I'll do the assignment for each criteria that I would like to be reassessed on. So here are the Unit 1 reassessment assignments. If I click on that, I'm looking specifically right now at adaptation. So I can scroll down and adaptations. So here are the instructions for what I need to do for that assignment. It looks like I'm watching a video, and then I'm responding to or correcting some examples of how to apply these realities or these things about adaptation. So I would write that all into that same document that I've started. And then if I have other criteria I want to look at as well, like I think developing explanations might have been one, then I would go back and do the same thing for that criterion. So developing explanations or writing explanations, here's the assignment. And I would also need to do my summaries and takeaways from one assignment that I had already completed. So when I'm all done with that, then it says when I've completed steps 1 to 4, I'm going to submit that document with my completed items in the reassessment submission assignment in Canvas. At the top of the document, I need to specify the name of the assignment that I want to redo and the specific criterion that I want to be reassessed. So the name of that would be the natural selection summative assessment in this case. And I have just described my the process, for adaptation. So I would say I am want to be reassessed on the adaptation criterion. And the submission spot, I'll link it in there. I just realized it's not linked, but that is right here, the reassessment submissions. So I'll click on that and I can just submit my document right here.